It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 satraps to be over the whole kingdom, and over these 3 governors, of whom Daniel was one, that the satraps might give account to them, so that the king would suffer no loss. Then this Daniel distinguished himself above the governors and the satraps, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king gave thought to setting him over the whole realm. So the governors and satraps sought to find some charge against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find no charge or fault, because he was faithful, nor was there any error or fault found in him. Then these men said, "We shall not find any charge against this Daniel, unless we find it against him concerning the law of his God." So these governors and satraps thronged before the king and said thus to him, "King Darius, live forever. All the governors of the kingdom, the administrators and satraps, the counselors and advisors have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whoever petitions any god or man for 30 days, except you, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing, so that it cannot be changed, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which does not alter." Therefore, King Darius signed the written decree. Sa pagpapatuloy natin tungkol sa ating exhortation sa mga bad guys, itong mga administrators, satraps, yung mga kasama pa nila, mga counselors and governors, dahil sila ay wicked beyond measure, meaning sobrang masasama, at na-overcome na sila ng jealousy at envy, hindi lang sapat na mapatalsik nila si Daniel sa government. Kagaya ni Cain, humantong na ito sa sobrang galit. At ganito nga ang sabi ng Diyos kapag ganito na ang nilalaman ng puso ng tao. And if you do not do well, sin is crouching at the door, and its desire is for you, but you must master it. Kaso, dahil nga mga wicked sila, ito ang applicable life verse nila. The wicked plots against the righteous and gnashes at him with his teeth. Psalm 37, verse 12. Itong mga wicked administrators and satraps came to the conclusion na any attempt to prove disloyalty, corruption, at negligence by Daniel is doomed to failure. At para matrap nila si Daniel, dapat maging iba yung kanilang approach, ibang diskarte. Itong evil leaders of Babylon, hindi sila papayag na sila ay uuwing luhaan at talunan. So by hook or by crook, dapat man-neutralize or malikpit nila itong si Daniel. Marahil binulungan sila ng kalaban ni Lord to play the religious card na para matrap nila si Daniel, it must be in relation to his religious faith. Kung meron mang weakness itong armor ni Daniel, that is yung pagiging blameless niya, sa tingin nila, matatagpuan nila ito sa kanyang pagiging faithful sa Diyos. Marahil nabigyan na sila ng kopya ng 10 Commandments at sinusubok nila kung meron silang maibubutas kay Daniel gamit yung 5th hanggang 10th Commandment. Naisip nila, meron bang pinapatay o napatay si Daniel? Guilty ba siya sa genocide? Meron ba siyang babae na binabahay? Malamang hindi pa usong kondo noon, palasyo siguro ang binibigay. At meron ba siyang sinusuportahan? Binigyan ng business at mga luxury items para matempt siyang magnakaw sa government funds. Kaso wala nga eh. Kaya iniskip na nila yung 7th to 10th commandment dahil hindi nga corrupt si Daniel. Pati ang reporting ni Daniel kay King Darius, very factual at accurate, kaya wala rin silang butas doon. Kaya doon sila sa first 4 commandments, nag-concentrate at humanap na pwedeng ikasira at matrap si Daniel. Tayo bilang mga Christians, sa ayaw at sa gusto man natin, we are marked people under the observation by the world. Lalo na kung kapag very vocal tayo sa gospel of the Lord Jesus at nakikita sa atin yung pagiging isang Kristiyano dahil namumuhay tayo ayon sa salita ng Diyos. Makikita din natin sa history, itong mga Israelites ay sinet apart ng Diyos sa ibang mga bansa na nakapaligid sa Kanya dahil binigyan sila ng different set of values through God's revelation to them. God, by His grace, chose them to be light to all others. Bagamat lagi silang failure sa kanilang pagsunod sa commandments ng Diyos, ganun pa man, they are hated by other nations for being different. In the case of Daniel, yung kanyang purity of life ang nakaka-offend sa mga kasamahan niyang wicked government officials kasi mas na-highlight yung kanilang kasamaan in contrast sa matuwid na buhay ni Daniel, lalo na sa pagiging mabuting government official niya. So when anyone makes this claim for his religion by his righteous living, he is bound to face the same problems as Daniel faced. Ganon ang warning ni Jesus sa kanyang mga disciples na kung magiging faithful witness sila at loyal sa kanilang paglilingkod sa Kanya, hindi nila maiiwasan na harapin ang problema na kagaya ng problema ni Daniel. Ang sabi nga ni Jesus sa kanyang high priestly prayer, I have given them your word, and the world has hated them because they are not of the world, just as I am not of the world. Ganon din ang nangyari kay Jesus. His very perfection only served to increase the hatred of those who were conscious of their own sin and guilt. To be true to the gospel can bring persecution. Lalo na kapag sinabi mo sa mga unbelievers that Jesus is the only way, the truth, and the life, and that all men need to be saved, and that He died on the cross as the one and only atoning sacrifice for sin, and rose again from the dead by the power of God. Mabuti kung pinagtatawanan at niloloko lang tayo dahil sa ating faith. Sa ibang Christians, buhay ang nakataya. Now, nagkaroon ng bright idea itong mga wicked men na hindi lang nabaviolate yung religious tolerance at cross-cultural exchange of ideas na policy ng Persian Empire sa kanilang nasasakupan. Kung mapapa-approve lang nila kay King Darius ang isang bagong batas, matatrap na nila si Daniel. Sinabi nila sa king na unanimous decision itong bagong law ng lahat ng mga government officials. Pero sigurado na hindi man lang nila kinonsulta si Daniel patungkol dito. This is a lying deception. Dito natin makikita kung gaano ang mga wicked will go through great lengths para makuha nila ang posisyon at kapangyarihan sa gobyerno.